everyone, it's Elsie, editor for World Aviation Festival, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Heather Garboden, Chief Customer Officer for American Airlines. Heather, it's so nice to have you with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So at this event, obviously we're talking a lot about tech and how that can transform the experience, but with you today I want to talk more about the other things, the sort of concrete physical things that the customer experience, which remain really important despite all the tech investments. So I know recently American Airlines has launched a partnership with Champagne Bollinger for planned drinks. Could you tell us a bit more about that? How customer expectations of the cabin are changing and your strategy?
So I think, as we came out of COVID, premium experiences definitely started to, just drive more demand. And I think it started coming out of COVID. It's continued to remain really strong. And so, certainly in the US, we have a pretty uncertain economic environment right now. And even in that, premium demand has continued to be really solid. And so we are focused on making sure that we're enhancing the experience for our customers at American. We have, I think, had several exciting initiatives over the last several months. You just mentioned Champagne Bollinger, which we're super thrilled to have that partnership, but we also recently launched new amenity kits for our business class customers and premium economy and updated skincare products. We have our new 789 premium aircraft. And so I think just the industry in general, there's certainly more of a focus on premium. And even younger generations, they're a much larger portion of our customer demographic. And so we know that they want to pay for experiences, for differentiated experiences. And so we've been really responsive to that.
So continuing to talk about that kind of premiumization trend, I know you launched domestic for premium economy for the first time.
Yes.
So do you see premium economy sort of continue to expand and be a game changer in this area? And
I think so. Again, back to the premium trends, I think we want to make sure we're offering multiple levels of a premium experience. So our premium economy product, which we were one of the first airlines to truly launch that product or that cabin, that really allows someone to have an option that isn't all the way up to business class or first class. It's somewhere in between, and it also still provides really good benefits like better seat location, more leg room. It at times provides additional amenities, whether it be food and beverage or even amenity kits that come along with that. And so we expect our premium economy seats to grow by more than 50% by the end of the decade. And so it's an incredibly important part of our premium strategy overall. But I mentioned the new 789 premium aircraft that we call them Ps, 789 Ps that we launched this summer. The premium seat in those aircraft is actually one of my favorites. And so it's a really great product, and we get really good feedback from our customers on it.
Great. Let's talk more also about the sort of pre-flight experience. So I've seen the customer before they even step on the plane. What about airport lounges? I know you're launching a new flagship lounge at my airport. If you could tell us a bit about that and sort of how the lounge experience is evolving with customer expectations.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I like to say the lounge game has definitely evolved over the last decade. We opened the first premium lounges about a decade ago. They're our flagship lounges. And since then, there's been a lot of players into the game now. So we have credit card companies that are now offering their own lounges, and I think just the level of service and the experience in the lounges has continued to enhance. And so, for us, we're super focused on creating an environment that's comfortable, that's relaxing. From a food and beverage standpoint, we really are focused on making sure we have regional chefs and menus. So when you're flying through Miami or flying through Philadelphia, you can really experience the local food. And, at American, we opened our 6th flagship lounge in Philadelphia over the summer. It's beautiful. I highly recommend if you fly through there that you check it out. And to your point, we announced our new Miami flagship lounge, which is going to be incredibly large and beautiful, and we can't wait for it to open. And in addition to that, we actually also announced that we're going to open our first flagship lounge in Charlotte. And so we announced that a couple of months ago, and we're incredibly excited about that. They don't have one today. This will be their first, and there's a lot of demand for it there.
Perfect. So obviously we're talking a lot about sort of physical initiatives, but as I said, tech remains a really exciting area for development in aviation. But how can we sort of strike a balance between tech implementation while also enhancing the sort of the human customer experience at the same time?
Well, I think, Gen AI is a big buzzword, and AI is incredibly popular right now. And so certainly at American, we want to make sure we're using that technology to improve a customer's experience. And so we did announce a couple of weeks ago that we have a new tool on our website, and it will be in our app tomorrow, called Destination Recommender. It's not the most unique name, but it really describes what it is, which instead of searching for, I want a flight from DFW to Heathrow, you can type in, where can I go if I want to have great wine tastings in the fall? Or where can I go if I want to play great golf courses in the spring? And it's a different way of looking for flights, and we've found that just how customers search in general for their trips and their flights is becoming really different, and we're wanting to be responsive to that. And so that's one thing that we've launched. In addition to that, though, we're really focused on being more proactive, so using AI to be responsive to customers when they have questions or issues, that we can be proactive and respond to them much quicker than we're able to today and get them their information. And of course, I think like many other companies, not even, well outside the airline industry, when you think of contact centers and kind of high volume parts of the company that interact with customers, that's really an opportunity to be more efficient with how we connect and communicate with customers. So we're also really focused on that. So yeah, a lot of exciting things happening on that front.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. I really like the AI search tool. That's
really excited about
customer curiosity.
Yes,
stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Very
for sure.
Well, thanks so much, Heather, for coming on.
Well, thank you for having me.
Exciting.
Yes, nice to meet you. Thank you.